Alright guys, this is part 2. Now after this video, I'll watch my video with a beer. And I'll pass out till like 9 o'clock, work on my book with my younger brother, and I'll get another pack of smokes and beer tonight. And I might get slices tonight. A nice slices of pizza tonight, something like that. Nice slices of pizza I'll get. And I'll enjoy the show in the morning as usual, and you guys will enjoy it with me. And the internet cord should be here, as my step parents are not taking with the internet cord anymore. So you guys will be able to watch my video, my morning video tonight. All you guys will watch it who struggle sleeping. I'm saying you guys in Hollywood. And all you people on the other side of the world will watch it too. Obviously. The Europeans and the Asians and all of them, the Asia people, you guys will be able to watch my video because you guys are what? All the people on the other side of the world right now, it's like nighttime right now, right? Almost it's like 6, 4, it's the afternoon right now on the other side. I don't know, 5, 6, 7 in the evening right now on the other side of the world. The foreign world, right? Yeah. Are you excited more for the Matrix? I am just excited for the Matrix as I am Zanus. But I don't know. I'm kind of a bit more excited for the Matrix, to be honest, because the Matrix is fucking cool being the one kicking ass, man. It's a fucking amazing. But I'm excited for Zanus too, though. But Zanus, I'm in a fantasy world, right? I'm Takis in a fantasy world. I'm excited for both because Zanus is a fucking master. You have Aeroteth the Devil himself. Look at something amazing for that, man. But my Matrix, Peter Jackson's gonna want to direct my Matrix trilogy so bad, man. Oh, Ivan, please, can I direct your Matrix trilogy? I'm like, no, Peter, you're not good for the Matrix. Oh, Ivan, I'm talented. Yes, I know you're talented, but you're not good for the Matrix. You're not good for the Matrix, man. Peter is a fantasy guy. He's not a Matrix guy. The Wachowski sisters are a Matrix guy. The best man I can think of who can replace Wachowski sisters is Christopher Nolan. Because Christopher Nolan is a genius. The guy knows how to. The guy also makes complicated movies too. The Prestige, you know what I'm saying? And he also did what? He did Tenet. Tenet was a complex movie to understand. Hence why Christopher Nolan is a very, very good candidate to direct the Matrix, but I don't think he'll do as good of a job as the Wachowski sisters, I'm saying. But Christopher Nolan will be blown away by my story. He'll be like, holy shit, Ivan, that's your idea for the Matrix? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my idea. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, that sounds like a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Christopher Nolan would have a lot of good ideas for my Matrix story. He would help me out a lot, but I told you, if the Wachowski sisters are not on board, I'm not touching the Matrix franchise, man. I'm not touching the Matrix franchise, you know what I'm saying? I'm not touching it. Because I don't trust any other directors to do as good of a job. Look, man, either the Wachowski sisters are on board. If they're not on board, I'm not touching your Matrix franchise. I'll get them on board. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get them on board, you're going to have to sell them with your story, which I will. And you're going to have to offer them a boatload of money. Yeah, I'll give you 0.1% of the profits for the first 2 movies. That's a good, like, $60 million in royalties. $55 million in royalties. A lot of money. And the third movie, I'll give you a nice 0.2. You make your nice 90 million, 100 million royalties. You offer them a boatload of money. That way you bring their customers on board. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But here's the thing, though, man. If I make that Matrix trilogy, man, that means Keanu Reeves, you know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck. I might perhaps cast Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck for the Matrix, but that means Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Ben Affleck will not be saved, obviously, and you guys will not see that Great Escape movie. And so I'm going to ask you guys this sincere question. Would you guys rather have me... I could do a poll if I want, but would you guys rather have me do the Matrix trilogy, or would you rather have me do the Great Escape and They're Unique? Oh, I'd rather have you do the Matrix. Yeah. You guys would rather have me do the Matrix, and you'd rather have me make a Matrix game than make a Great Escape and They're Unique game. The They're Unique game would be it'd be a pretty good game, but it's like choices. Kind of like Life is Strange 2 Colors. That game would be a bit more... It'd be an amazing game, but it'll probably be a bit of more of a boring game, right? They're Unique, obviously, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. All those 4 movies would be amazing games too, but they're not going to be as good as the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 technology game, man. Look at an amazing game for that game. I remember I saw the Matrix Awakens game, the demo that Rabbit played on his channel, obviously, and I saw the graphics. I'm like, holy shit, this is next gen, yeah. I remember Rod Brad said, he's like, yeah, if this is the future of games, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my games are going to revolutionize the gaming industry too. As you're looking at a revolution in technology, as I'm putting $450 million towards each of my games. I'll put $450 million towards Zanus, and I'll put 450. I'll put a bit more towards the Matrix. I'll put 460 towards the Matrix. And I can put like 470 towards Matrix 2 and 490 towards Matrix 3. Kind of unheard of, like Unreal Engine 5 technology. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing game, man. Yeah, man. Looking at a masterpiece of a game. Alright, will the game be better than the movie? No, the movie will be better than the game, obviously. Duh. You know what I'm saying? You also have the documentary. You're going to see the behind the scenes of the makings of the Matrix, man. The behind the scenes of the behind the scenes documentary of the Matrix. Yeah. Me doing the board meetings with the Kelsey sisters and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. You know what I'm saying? You see us planning the story. You're gonna film all that, yeah. The behind the scenes of the making of the Matrix. You see me, you see Michael B. Jordan, you see Brie Larson, you see Paul Bettany, you see John Krasinski. Yeah, you see all of us in the Matrix. That's amazing, yeah, man. Who else is good for? Yeah. So for what? For the Matrix, I am thinking that my 4 A-listers will be Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson, John Krasinski, and Paul Bettany. Now Paul Bettany kick ass in the movie too. Obviously, he's a badass fighter in the movie, obviously. And then I'll cast 2 to 3 bigger A-listers. I could cast Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, or I can cast someone else. You can cast someone else who's good. You can cast someone else for a bigger A-lister. Who's good for that movie? Who's a bigger A-lister? I'm trying to think here. Who is good for a bigger A-lister? I'm thinking Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson are good for the bigger A-listers, but you have other candidates. There's other good candidates out there. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith will be like... Will Smith is 54 now. You can have him be in the movie if you want. You can have him be Michael B. Jordan's father if you want. You can do that if you want. You can have Will Smith kick ass in Matrix if you want to. But Will Smith is too expensive. I don't feel like paying him. I'm saying he's too expensive. He's gonna affect He's gonna affect my budget. Yeah, man. I'd rather hire someone cheaper. Dwayne Johnson, maybe. You can have him be in the Matrix too, if you want. But he's not the one though. Like, so you'll see Dwayne Johnson getting his ass kicked by agents too, if you want. Yeah, there's a lot of good candidates out there. So I can give all these other candidates a chance, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who else is good for the Matrix? You can have one big woman actor be in it. You can have Angelina Jolie be in it if you want. You can have what? You can have Angelina Jolie. You can have her be in the movie. She kicks ass. A lot of good candidates out there. But high chance I might perhaps just choose Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson for the other two, for the 2 big A-listers for the Matrix trilogy. You know what I'm saying? You could cast Will Smith and have him be Michael B. Jordan's father, but Will Smith is expensive, you see what I'm saying? As I'm already giving the Wachowski sisters, the 2 of them, 0.1%. And Jon Favreau, yeah, it's going to affect my budget. Yeah, I can't. Will Smith is too expensive, man. I can't. Sorry, Will. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Will Smith was supposed to be was supposed to play the role of the one in the Matrix. I don't think he would have done as good of a job as Keanu Reeves, to be honest. Keanu Reeves was born to play that role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only reason why Keanu Reeves took the job is because Will Smith turned the role down. He said he didn't understand the script or something like that. He turned the role down, and I guarantee he regrets it, obviously. But I heard Will Smith said, he's like, yeah, he said, he's like, yeah, I can never play a better one than Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I believe Will Smith was not the right choice. Keanu Reeves was a better choice for the one. I can't picture Will Smith as the one. He has a little bit of that. I can't picture him as the one. I can picture him as the one a little bit, but like, Keanu Reeves was the guy, man, for the one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only way I can save Keanu Reeves is if I can have him be reborn and he's kicking ass. You can have him. I can tell the story and he's the one, obviously. But that's gonna piss off fans, as you guys would rather see. Oh, Ivan, I'd rather see you as the one. Yeah. Oh, Ivan, I'd rather see you as the one, man. You know what I'm saying? It creates a more powerful story if you're the one. Yeah, it will create a more powerful story, and you'll feel for me more than you did Keanu Reeves, because I'm special, obviously. So I'm saying you're gonna feel for me because I'm special. I'm gonna make the story so powerful that in the first movie, when I die, you guys might cry. You get like 3 agents, they beat me up. I have like a black eye and I'm bleeding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then before like Agent Smith is about to shoot me, I get this flashback of my life. I get this flashback of my life when I was a kid, and when I first saw those agents, when they interrogated me, when when my friend betrayed me, my mind got free. I get this flashback and I die, and that's when I meet Keanu Reeves and I come back to life and I'm the one I'm kicking ass. You're fucking creative. Yes, I am. I know how to tell a good story, man. I know how to tell a good story. Yeah, that's why all my so-called friends and everyone in my life, they all treat me like shit because they saw Fuji. Yeah, we know Ivan when Ivan's king. He's gonna be a famous movie star. He's gonna be, I don't know, the one in the Matrix. He's gonna make that Amazing Zanes movie based off his book. You know what I'm saying? He's also gonna be a game star. He's gonna be featured on the Unreal Engine 5 games. He's gonna be a billionaire, yeah, whereas we're all making 50, 60, 70K a year. Yeah, that's why they all treat him like shit, because they're envious, obviously. Yeah, man. They're not me. Those guys are all average people. Yeah, peace out, guys. Yeah. Yeah, so what? Yeah. That's why Warner was like, Ivan, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix brand's better off in your hands. If we give you the rights to the brand, you know what I'm saying? Your brand will become the biggest IP. Yes, it'll become bigger than Star Wars, guys. Matrix will beat out Star Wars the moment I purchase the rights for the brand. As my games are going to beat out all the Star Wars games, and my movies are going to beat out all the Star Wars movies, all the Star Wars shows. Yeah, Star Wars is not looking too good right now, man. The brand lost value in stock because Disney fucked it all up, obviously, because they're fucking stupid people, man. Yeah, yeah, obviously. So Disney, you didn't even bother to even take the advice from George Lucas and follow his notes, and you chose to do your own thing. And now look at how your trilogy turned out, man. Because they're fucking stupid people, man. So Disney thought they knew more than George Lucas, who created the fucking brand himself. Guys, George Lucas created Star Wars. He knows more about Star Wars than you guys because those execs and all of them have egos. Yeah, we know Star Wars more than George Lucas. Let's make this movie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the moment Force Awakens hit $2 billion, Disney got cocky. Okay, we made $2 billion off Force Awakens. Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Ryan, you know what I'm saying? I think you're the right man. Do whatever you want. I don't care if it contradicts the story. Just do whatever you want. And then they took that risky move, and the movie did 700 million less, and that's when the Star Wars brand went downhill, man. The moment Last Jedi got released, yeah, man. Yeah. Whereas me, I'm actually going to honor the Wachowski sisters' story. Okay, guys, I want to do my very best to make my story consistent with your Matrix story. You know what I'm saying? In your Matrix trilogy, the agents call Neo the anomaly. And so in the beginning of the movie, when the glitch happens and Agent Smith comes back, obviously, the agents say Smith says any anomalies. You know what I'm saying? Any anomalies, it says no anomalies. The last anomaly, the name was Thomas Anderson, aka Neo, also known as Neo. You know what I'm saying? Also known as Neo. You know what I'm saying? And he's like deceased 100 years ago. Yeah, I'm consistent with the Cosmos story. Whenever the one is born in the Matrix, the seed of the one forms into a baby in the real world. And then when the moment the machines plug him, that's when he's born in the Matrix. That way okay, guys, is that consistent with Sir Ivan? Is consistent. Yeah, Ivan, when we said the one was born in the Matrix, we never gave any backstory detail. Yeah, they never gave any backstory detail, but the only thing I can think of is something like that. You have the seed, it forms the baby forms in that goo, whatever it is, and the machines put the plug connections on him. And the moment they plug the plug on the back of his head, the one is now born in Matrix. You get this electricity from coming from the ground or something like that. Not from the sky, because the sky, the people can see that, right? It comes from like, you get this like whirlwind, you get like this electricity, and you see the skeleton of the baby forming. You see the green code forming the flesh, and you see the light in the light in the code, because that baby has enomical. That baby is the one. So I'm saying, huh? Holy shit, okay, yes, I want to tell a good story, man. I'm saying, huh? I want you to. My idea is the baby is born in like a junkyard, whereas the agents appear like in the city. The agents appear in the city, obviously, and then they're naked, and everyone's like, "What the fuck? There's three naked agents." I'm not going to show their private parts, but they're naked, obviously, and then they walk to the. Ivan, you're copying Terminator. No, it's a little bit of Terminator, but I'm not going to copy Terminator. It's different, obviously. You get this scary music, da 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 da, like that way you build tension. Like, holy shit, these agents are freaky. Yeah, and they walk into. We're going to need a suit, and they walk into a suit store and they get suits, obviously. Sir, take what do you want? Take whatever you want. Take whatever you want, sir. You know, 'cause they you know, saying because they're agents, obviously, and they get their suits, obviously. They get their green. I like this suit, and he puts on his green suit. Yeah, he looks like amazing. Yeah. So Ivan, you want something like Terminator, not like Terminator, but it's a little bit like Terminator. You get that vibe where the agents come to the majors when the glitch happens, and the one is born, and they don't know that baby's the one, the anomaly, the one. You know what I'm saying? And throughout my life, obviously, Smith is constantly on the lookout if there's any anomalies. He's curious. He's constantly curious. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you have a scene where the agents talk with Smith. He's like this is my world, and I don't know. Smith argues with the agents. You know what I'm saying? Smith is like the agents like whoa, like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're so curious. You know what I'm saying? There's no anomalies, Smith. You see the agents talk with him, and the agent Smith grabs a guy. He's like, "This is my world, my world." Like you said in Revolution. Holy shit, I've been creative. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what if another one is out there? You know what I'm saying? I have to know. I have to find out. And I'm saying he's curious, but he doesn't know that kid's the one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, the last one that died, Neil's dead. He's like, Smith, Neil's dead. Thomas Anderson is dead. He died 100 years ago. He couldn't defeat you, know what I'm saying? Now he grabs the agent. If you ever mention that name again, you ever mention Neil's name again, because he's angry, obviously. Yeah. Ivan, you're creative, yes, and I want to tell a good story, son. So I do my best to make my story consistent with the Wachowski sisters story. You throw in some Easter eggs in there. When Smith gets angry with the age, like, this is my world, my world. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want any anomalies being born. Because he knows the anomaly is the only one who can stop him, obviously. And that's why he's constantly on the lookout if there's any anomalies. But he doesn't know that kid's the one. You got my story. Look at that masterpiece. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so when Michael B. Jordan goes into the Matrix to meet with the Oracle, obviously, and VJ meets with the Oracle, he's like, Mike, you have this thing, and Michael B. Jordan's talking. He's like, it's time. It's like, time for what? To see the Oracle. And they go into the Matrix, and that's when they meet the Oracle in her apartment, obviously. And then I'm gonna now show you how the Oracle tells Michael B. Jordan that you will find a new one. The Oracle tells Michael B. Jordan and VJ, I have some bad news. Like, what's the bad news? Agent Smith has returned. Agent Smith? That's impossible. He was destroyed 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So we thought. You know what I'm saying? So we thought, but we underestimate Smith's power. Smith has grown. The Agent Smith grew beyond our control. We couldn't, even Keanu, even the one himself couldn't stop him. You have to sacrifice his life to save the Matrix, save Zion. And how did Smith come back? And he's like, Neo made a mistake. He let Smith copies of onto him. And he's like, and Morpheus like, Mike B. Jordan's like, what? You know what I'm saying? He's like, what? He's like, yeah. And the Oracle tells and the Oracle says Messiah. He's like, what? He's like, there's a prophecy for you. He's like, what's the prophecy? He's like, that you will find the new one. And Michael's like, why don't you just tell me? If you're the Oracle, you can see a future. You know who he is. Why don't you just tell me? She says, that answer you have to search for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And she tells VJ that you will love the new one. She's like, what? Like, I don't even know who he is. I'm saying, you will just, she's like, trust me. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, you know what I'm saying? You will see why you like him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's me, obviously, right? But for this movie, whenever VJ meets me for the first time, she doesn't really like me at first, and eventually she grows to love me, obviously, because I'm special, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate me, VJ, you know what I'm saying? VJ at first doesn't really like me. I don't, me and her, we don't really get along that much. And eventually she grows to love me, obviously. She grows to love me. She grows to love me, obviously. In the end, she's like, I love you. And then we kiss and all stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when Mike, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, yeah. And then Messiah, Michael B. Jordan's all stressed out. He's like, what if I don't find him? You know what I'm saying? And the oracle's just silent. Like, here, grab a cookie. This will make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So, and Michael B. Jordan's pissed off. So you're saying you know who this one is, and you won't even tell me who he is? This the fate of the Matrix and Zion is in his hands. He's the only one who can defeat Smith. I'm saying, how can you not tell me who he is? And the Oracle is like Messiah. You know what I'm saying? You will find the answers. All you have to do is search, and you will find the answers. Just like your great grandfather Morpheus, he found Neo. You will find Neo. You will find him also. You know what I'm saying? And Michael B. Jordan's a bit like he's a bit depressed and down, obviously. And when they go back to the the Nebuchadnezzar, they talk with the crew of Nebuchadnezzar, and Michael B. Jordan and VJ tell them what the Oracle told them. Hey, what did she tell you? That I would find the new one. It's like, wait, there's a new one? And Michael B. Jordan, yeah, Agent Smith has returned. Smith and everyone in the Nebuchadnezzar are panicking, you know what I'm saying? He's returned. Smith has returned. He was deleted 100 years ago. Yeah, so they thought. But there was a glitch in the Matrix and he came back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the only one who can stop Smith is the one. And the one died like 100 years ago. The Oracle told me that a new one has been reborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, a new one? Who's this new one? You know what I'm saying, I don't know. The Oracle. What did the Oracle tell you? That I would find a new one. What about you? And VJ's like, yeah, the Oracle told me that I would fall in love with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who this man is. Yeah, and you look at an amazing story. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I have so many pictures in my mind, and you're looking at a masterpiece, guys. Yeah, man. And this time, I'm actually showing you how Michael B. Jordan finds out who the one is. You're going to get the meeting when the Oracle tells VJ and Michael B. Jordan. Now, when you keep the story pacing, it makes it more interesting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking of a good song like The Sun is Shining. Oh, the sun is shining. Something similar like the Zayn song. But it's not similar. The Zayn song is His name is Tactius. His name is Tactius. Oh, shelter him, Lord. That's the Zayn song. Whereas for Matrix, I'm going to have a song like The Sun is Shining. Oh, the sun is shining. I'm going to put that song in the second movie when I fight all those clones and I take the pull, obviously. You get this amazing song. Oh, the sun is shining. Oh, the sun is shining. Oh, the sun is shining. I'm fighting all the agents. Like, holy shit, it's a powerful song. Yeah, you look at an amazing movie. Holy shit, I'm creative. Yes, it's very creative. I know how to tell a good story, man. Yeah. Yeah, and then Michael B. Jordan, obviously. Yeah. The day the Oracle tells him obviously, you have a scene where I'm in my apartment, I'm meeting out with my friend, and my friend's like, hey, do you want to go clubbing? I'm like, yeah, I'll go clubbing with you. And I go clubbing and I have a drink with the guy, obviously, and we talk, obviously, and you know what I'm saying, and that, you know what I'm saying, and then Michael B. Jordan, that very day, he can't sleep, obviously, he's stressed out, obviously, and he gets up and he goes outside in the balcony, he looks at Zion. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He looks at Zion and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's thinking about what the Oracle told him. Like, you will find a new one. He's stressed out. How am I going to find this one? You know what I'm saying? And what? And he's like, you know what I'm saying? He wakes VJ up in the room. He's like, hey. He's like, what? Why are you waking me up? He's like, do you want to go into the Matrix? For what? Do you want to go clubbing? You know what I'm saying? She's like, why? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I just want to clear my head. He's like, you're still thinking about what the Oracle told you, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, I can't stop thinking about it. If I don't find this man, what if the agents find him before we find him? What if the agents find him before we find him? What if they kill him? You You know what I'm saying? He's packing, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, the fate of Zion and the Matrix is in his hands. He's the only one who can defeat him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, Messiah, relax. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find him. You have to believe in yourself. Just like your great grandfather found the former one, you have to believe in yourself that you're gonna find and you'll find a new one too. You know what I'm saying? And he wakes up the operator, and the operator's like, what? He's like, can you do? I need you to do something. What? Plug us into the Matrix. Like, why? He's like, we're gonna go clubbing. Like, clubbing? He's like, you do know that Agent Smith has returned, right? He can find you. Don't worry about it. We'll keep it low key. Okay, but if Agent Smith finds you, don't come run at me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's like, so what's the nearest club? And he tells this is the nearest club, and they go. Then Michael B. Jordan and VJ go clubbing. Something cool like that. Yeah, holy shit, you're crazy. Yeah, they go clubbing. Michael B. Jordan goes to the club, obviously, and they have a drink with VJ. You know what I'm saying? And you hear me talking to the guy, and then Michael B. Jordan's sitting down with VJ, and VJ's like, Messiah, you have to stop being depressed, man. You're gonna find him. And I'm right, like, next to him, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, he's like, you want another drink? Yeah, get me that drink. And Michael B. Jordan gets another drink, and when he purchases his drink, I happen to be talking to the guy, obviously. And I'm talking to the guy, you know what I'm saying? The guy says my name, obviously. He's like, I tell him, like, yeah, he's like, hey, you never really told me about your parents. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My parents told me that I had no record of my parents. They never knew who my parents were. They found me in a junkyard. Like, they found you in a junkyard? I'm like, yeah, they found me in a junkyard. You know what I'm saying? They found me in a junkyard. That's what the adoption agency told them, that I was found in a junkyard. Because the guy who delivered me told them they found me in a junkyard, obviously. You see what I'm saying, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking and I'm like, hey, can I ask you something? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. Shoot. And I'm saying, tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? He's like, when you sleep, he's like, do you ever feel like you're dreaming? Do you ever feel like you're living in a dream world? Do you ever feel like it's all a dream? And the guy's like, the guy's like, no. He's like, all I think about is sex, women, and drugs, and like hacking. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, seriously. Do you ever feel like when you dream, like, you ever think of when you dream, when you go to bed, it all feels like a dream, and none of it's real. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, man. Look, man. You know what I'm saying? Have you been smoking some crack or something like that, man? I think you need. No, like, no, like, don't. I'm like, look, man. And my friend tells me, look, man. You know, just relax, have a drink. I think you're just overthinking things too much, man. And Michael B. Jordan's hearing this. You know what I'm saying, the guy's like, you are this. He says my first name and last name. You're one of the best hackers. You're the best. You're the best hacker you're the best hacker in this fucking world. You know, Michael B. Jordan's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And after that, he's like, come on, let's go home. And I leave, obviously. And after that, Michael B. Jordan, he's like, you get this music. And Michael B. Jordan talks to Trinity, talks to VJ, obviously. He's like, I think I found the one. You know, so VJ's like, how? What? He's like, I think he's what? He's not one of them. He's what? He's a rebel like us. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? It's like he talked about dreaming, thinking about like a dream. He knows that he thinks the Matrix is a dream. Obviously, he doesn't. When he sleeps, he feels real like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? He's so we need to find out more information about this guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then that's when Michael B. Jordan, they have a meeting with Nebuchadnezzar, and he's like, okay. He's like, so what do I have to do? Okay, you have to go to this center, and you have to type in his name. What is the guy's name? His name is this. Okay, type in his name in the database. You know what I'm saying? But that database is guarded by cops, and you might run into agents. You got to go in there and get out fast. And then Michael B. Jordan goes in the Matrix. You get this scene where he goes in, he hides. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Someone creates a distraction, and the agents are distracted, and he goes in the base. Obviously, he's sketched out. You see him sweating. He's sketched out because the agents can catch him. And he types in my name. You know what I'm saying? He types it in. It says parents adopted. You know what I'm saying? Original parents unknown. No record. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? And he finds out my address, and he finds out where I work. It says restaurant, dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? He writes it down, and the agents are coming, and he gets out just in time. Build buzz, create patience, make voice. You're creative, yes, and I want to tell a good story, guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get the story, you know what I'm saying? And then Michael B. Jordan goes back to me. He's like, yeah, I found his address. You know what I'm saying? He's a dishwasher. His name is, he's a dishwasher at this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And Michael B. Jordan's okay. He's like, open the phone program. And he opens the phone program, obviously. And you see a bunch of cell phones. But this time, the cell phones that he has, obviously, are iPhones. Because technology has increased over the years. You see what I'm saying? He has this, like, advanced iPhone. You know what I'm saying? And when he goes back to the Matrix, he's like, Trinidad, I need you to do something for me. What? I need you to I need you to deliver this phone to that man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, before Michael B. Jordan does that, though, before Michael B. Jordan gets the phone, obviously, he gets the information of my friend's apartment too, because he knows his name. Obviously, he tells him. Obviously, he's like, "Do you know this man?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I know. Yeah, we're friends." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Tell me more about him." He's like, "Sir, I think you got the wrong guy, man. I don't know who you are." He's like, "Look, man, this is serious shit. You know what I'm saying? I like what I'm saying." He gets more information on it. And then the guy's like, just leave me alone. I'm saying, and Michael B. Jordan just like, hey, and he grabs a guy and he secretly puts like a listening device on him. You know what I'm saying? And what? And then he gets arrested. And then later on that day, he gets arrested by the cops. They catch him, obviously. How they catch him, I don't know. He gets caught, obviously, and the cops catch him and he put him in an interrogation room with the agents. And the agents are interrogating him, and the Michael B. Jordan's listening in. You know what I'm saying? He hears the whole conversation, and the moment my friend, the agents break my friends, obviously, they break my friend, obviously. He spills the beans like, yeah, his name is this. He has to smoke. We've been best friends for 20 years. How long have you been working with him? I've been working here for 20 years. This man we interrogated 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the hacker we interrogated 20 years ago, and the high school kid. Tell me more about this man. Yeah, he's a hacker. He's the best hacker in the fucking business, man. The best hacker, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I gave him a warning 20 years ago that if he continued this, he can do 5 to 10 years in prison, obviously. And the agents are suspicious of him, and then Michael B. Jordan's like, holy shit, they're after him. You get that music, obviously, and he goes back in the Matrix, you get this meeting, obviously. He's like, Agent Smith knows about this man. You know what I'm saying? We need to get a hold of him before they get a hold of him. If they find out who this man is, they'll kill him. If this man is really who I think he is, if he really is the one, they'll kill him. They'll kill him, obviously, you know what I'm saying? They'll kill him, obviously, and you know what I'm saying? And what? And then Michael B. Jordan opens the phone program, and he gets a phone. And then VJ offers to deliver the package to the mailman. Okay, how are we going to do that? Okay, he's like, and Trinidad, what? If you see an agent, run your ass off. And she's like, I get it. And you got a scene where VJ delivers the package to a mailman. Okay, I need you. She gives the guy money. Okay, I need you to deliver this package to this man.